Good morning, Hornet Nation. So glad you tuned into the Daily Buzz this morning. I'm your host, Erika McLeod, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty excited for the month of March. But before we get into what's ahead this week, let's recap on the month of February as it was Black History Month. SGA and BSA put together an event called Black History Month Showcase, and we met with them to take an inside look as to what the event promoted, highlighting the different faculty and students who are making history right here on campus. Take a look.
What I wanted to emphasize is that this event was not only to educate our Caucasian counterparts, but it's to also educate our African American students here on their worth and on their importance, and to emphasize that just simply by being here, you're making history, and you're making history each and every day through your endeavors, through your work, through your ideals. Black history is never ending. And that's something that we've tried to emphasize with this showcase event, is that when we talk about Black history, it's always about like what happened in the past. Well, we're making Black history each and every day. The event basically was just a culmination of all of our organizations within a play that I wrote, where they talked about various types of Black history under their perspective orgs. So Alpha Psi Lambda is a national Latino fraternity, so they talked about Afro-Latinos, or SGA talked about prominent Black figures in government. Man to Man and Woman to Woman talked about Black men and Black women in Black history. And at the end, we had many of our faculty and staff and students come up and give speeches about what history they were making here.
One of the classes that I've been taking with Professor Gross is Sociology of Race and Ethnicity. And one of the first things she taught us in that class was there's really no such thing as race. Race is a man-made structure. So just to see everybody out there, we really shouldn't just look at each other as Black, white, Latino, but we should just look at each other as people as a whole.
As a professor, I try to impart knowledge not just from textbooks, but from life experiences, because I want to prepare students for what they're going to face once they get out in the world and interact with all kinds of people. I want our students to make a mark when they're out there in the world. I want people to remember who they are. I think the importance of a Black History Month showcase is that we're imparting knowledge that they'll be able to use in the world, no matter where they are.
For everybody that didn't make it to the event, just know that there are ways to get involved on this campus. Join BSA, come out to interest meetings, join Man to Man. We have many volunteering works that we can do. Join the Student Activity Board, but just make your presence felt on this campus and continue to encourage each other.
This year, it was focusing on what history are you making, as in the students here and the faculty here, and to show that we don't have to have a big keynote speaker, because the students we have here and the faculty members that we have here are Black history in themselves. And anybody that was at this showcase recognized that immediately from their speeches, their words, what they portrayed. And it was just really influential, and I was happy to be a part of it.
That showcase was very informational. Glad I got to check that out. Moving on to some game results, Branson Terrell shot 69 in day one of the Hill City Invitational. Check out that team score there. Now on to some Hornets in action. Day 2 of the Hill City Invitational will be taking place today at 10:30 in Lynchburg. We've got a busy day with the doubleheader with the softball team playing against Salem today at 2 o'clock. Now moving on to your men's tennis team, as they'll be going up against William Peace today at 3 o'clock. And last but not least, the baseball team will be playing against William Peace today at 3. Lynchburg baseball will be going up against William Peace tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And if you can't make the game, be sure to check out LHSN's stream. Women's lacrosse team will be also playing tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Be sure to support your Hornets in person or online. Now for some campus events. Today at 4 o'clock, if you want to learn how to establish a professional social media presence, check out that workshop at Shule Hall in room 231. It sounds quite interesting. There will be a lecture detailing iconic U.S. women at the Memorial Ballroom tonight at 7:30. The month of March, like I mentioned, is quite exciting. A lot of different ways to get plugged in around campus. Thanks so much for tuning into the Daily Buzz. I'm your host, Erika McLeod, and on behalf of LHSN, we hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.